What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today I am actually going to wrap with the Forged carbon fiber wrap. If you watched the last video, y'all seen it just came in. I did the reveal on the colors. Now today I'm going to wrap a couple pieces in it, see how it worked. I am not a rapper, y'all. I am a complete amateur. Last year I rapped, and this is the first time I rapped anything was last year when I did my rims and I did the tailgate trim on my car. It's a custom piece. And the tailgate trim that's on the car is bent. I did it wrong, put it on wrong. I put it on wrong in the way that when you open up the door or close the door, it's hanging down and it's just metal. So like if you ain't careful, it'll cut you. So when I tried to take it off and it's not meant to come off, it's not coming off. It just bent instead of coming off. So I gotta replace it. So the new one came in. I'm going to wrap it in the black forged carbon fiber, and I'm going to do my side pillars in the front to go up that windshield. I'm going to attempt to do those in the black forged carbon fiber because I did change my headliner from tan to black, and I was going to spray the pillars, but I said, you know what, I'm just going to try to wrap them in the forged carbon fiber because I just love the way it look. And I'm also going to do some trim pieces in the car to tie it all together. But in the car, I'm going to do the pillars today and the custom tailgate trim. So I got there's the wrap. Got my wrap kit. Got my alcohol to wipe everything down, clean it. My heat gun. If y'all look right in here, y'all see the red strip. That is the piece that I'm going to wrap. Now the thing is, it's already wrapped. It's wrapped red. It comes chrome. It's already wrapped red. I wrapped it red when I was just going to replace the window in the car and just do it red again. But since I'm doing the remix and I'm changing the colors, I was like, you know what? Let me do this in the black forest carbon fiber. You know what I mean? Let me get as much as that on there as possible because it just looks so great. So I'm about to eat breakfast first, man. It is 5 in the morning. 5:14 in the morning. I'm about to eat my little bit of breakfast. Right after I'm done with that, man, we're going to hop right back into this video and get to wrapping. You know what I'm saying? Right after I unwrap, because now I got to unwrap it, take all the red off, clean it all up, and then get it prepped for the new Black Forged carbon fiber wrap. All right, let's go. All right, y'all, first thing I got to do is measure out the amount of wrap I need. So let's do that now and cut it up. All right, guys, so what I want to do first, get this red wrap off here. So we can go with the black forged carbon fiber. This is really a good wrap. I went with Vivid. This forged carbon fiber black is Vivid. And it is a good wrap. I'm looking for a piece to even start to peel. And I wrapped this a year ago, guys. And it's just been sitting down in my garage. I'm in my man cave. I haven't put it on. Try to get the peel. Something. There we go. Look at that crown. Plain. No prints on it. Good wrap. There's some good wrap. I'll tell you that. There's some good wrap. I can't imagine trying to unwrap a whole car. Get all this off of here. Get it wiped down again. A little bit of residue, it looks like. Get it wiped down again and start with that black carpet. Right into a little wall here. Man. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish up this corner. Wipe it down with alcohol, prep it. And we're gonna be back with that car. Alright guys, what I noticed so far is that this wrap is harder to work with than gloss wrap, which is I pretty much started with gloss wrap. When I did my rims, I used 3 different kinds of wraps. You see there's 3 different colors, so 3 different kinds of wraps. 2 of those wraps was replaced even before it was ever on a car, because I'll wrap right around now, let it sit for a month or 2 before anything goes on the car. Of course, it'll be for the spring. But what I noticed is that the other wraps that wasn't the vinyl or vivid wasn't vinyl or vivid, because the gloss. Now they're all vinyl, but the wraps that wasn't gloss is more difficult or didn't stick. You know what I mean? But the other ones wasn't vivid. They were a cheaper brand and they went on great. So, but the edges start coming up, whereas the vivid didn't start coming up. But this is all vivid. All I do now is vivid. This is vivid, but it's not gloss, as you can see. It looks great, but right now I should be able to see the cutouts of the word journey, which is once you put heat to it, then it sinks in and stays, and then you know where your outline is to start cutting. This wrap, once you put heat to it, it will shrink and you will see your outline, which is what I was doing with the edges when I had to keep putting heat to it to cut the edges. But then it goes right back. You got to work faster with this wrap, and you got to keep putting the heat there in order to get or to see the imprint you want to cut, and for it to get your edges and everything clean. You just got to work faster with this wrap. I noticed it looks a lot better, but it's a little bit harder to work with over the vinyl. So and I was having a problem with my heat gun. I guess it just didn't like that cord or whatever. I walked around several different outlets and it wasn't working. Then when I switched the cord to the cord I normally use, so I couldn't find it at first. That's why I was using the green cord over there. But now I got my orange cord over there. If you see it plugged into the wall, and it's so far not a problem. So I need the heat to cut out the word journey. So we're about to hop into that portion, because I'm gonna have to heat every letter to cut probably a couple times. But anyway, man, let's hop into the cutting part of the journey. I mean, it looks great. I know you see it. You see the light hitting on it. It looks great. So I really think that it was red. Remember, it was red. And having the red trim back there on the car up against the blue looked great. But I think this right here, this is another level. This is another level right here, man. I can't wait to see it done. And I hope I'll be able to get to my pillars. Like I said, this is harder. This is harder to work with than the straight gloss. This right here is harder. So, and not, again, I'm an amateur. I don't particularly know how to lay down stuff when it get more complicated like it is with the pillars. The pillars are complicated. You know what I mean? They're more complicated. They look straightforward, but they're not flat. All I've been wrapping is completely flat surface like this. Even on the rims, all I did was the face, the flat surface. I didn't try to get into none of the other stuff. I knew that was a lost cause. So I just did the face flat. This right here, flat. You know what I mean? So the hard part about this is cutting out the word journey. So let's see how that go. All right, guys, you see the print of the journey in there now? That's what I was just heating up so I can get the print in there. With the gloss vinyl, I was able to get it in there a lot easier than I was with this. But look at the way that's hitting in the light, guys. This is gonna be lit. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So now I just gotta cut out the letters and I'll be done with this piece. Let's go. Cutting them words out is a challenge, y'all. I mean, the letters is a challenge. There's always a challenge. I knew there's gonna be a challenge. There was even more so a challenge using this kind of wrap. Like I said, the gloss works better, could work with it better. But since I did wrap this already, this right here would be my third time wrapping this, guys. So I knew some little tricks of the trade to be able to get it, you know what I mean? Or I would still be wrapping it right now. I wouldn't be done yet, but I'm looking at it now and it turned out pretty good. Is it perfect? No. Is there little cuts in it that shouldn't be? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, guys, I'm an amateur rapper, learning how to rap, doing trims first to learn how to wrap on my own car. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna learn with other people's car unless you got a boy or something that's like, all right, let's wrap our car. You can do my car, you know what I mean? And the understanding is they know it ain't gonna turn out like a professional job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning on my own car. You know what I mean? And yeah, this right here look right, man. I can't wait till the spring. It's just February now. Y'all can see my wife got up her February Valentine's tree. It's her birthday. It's on Valentine's Day. And she wanted a Valentine's tree this year. But anyway, guys, let's go on ahead and take a look at the tailgate trim. And then we're going to tackle in the next video wrapping the pillars. Let's check it out. So yeah, I think it turned out great. I can't wait to get it on the car. Look at the way that hit in the light. I can't wait to see it in the sunlight. That looks pretty good, if I must say so myself. Definitely gonna look different than a red one that's back there now. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Check out the next video when I will be wrapping the pillars, attempting to wrap the pillars. So that's not a promise. I said those are more complicated, and now I know that this wrap is more complicated to use. So I'm going to attempt to wrap the pillars, just the front pillars, in the next video. So check that out, man. KJ's Lifestyle. All about custom whips. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up for me and subscribe for me real quick. And I'll see y'all at the next video. We out.